Hello everyone, so here I am discussing annual examination question paper of class 9th of 2024-25 of subject English, and the literature part is from communicative, right? So let me move out to section A first. You can pause the video and read these unseen passages. I'll just go to the question part. So here are the paragraphs 3, 4, 5 and 6. So question number 1 says, how does ISRO's satellite technology support agriculture and disaster management in India? So its answer is, its satellites provide critical data for weather forecasting, disaster management and agricultural planning. So the main keyword for this answer is critical data. Okay, its satellites provide critical data. And this is the extra information. So this is the answer number 1. Now let me move to question number 2. How did the Mars orbiter mission achieve success at a lower cost compared to similar missions by other space agencies? So let's go to the first page, para number 2. So here in this paragraph you can see one of ISRO's most celebrated achievements is its cost-effective approach to space exploration. The Mars orbiter mission, Mangalyaan, launched in 2013, made India the first country to reach Mars on its first attempt. This mission was accomplished at a fraction of low cost compared to similar missions by other space agencies, earning ISRO international acclaim. So here the main keywords which you have to give is cost effective approach. This mission was accomplished at a fraction of cost, means at a low cost. This means at a low cost. So you just have to mention this paragraph in a shorter form with these keywords, right? So question number 3 says, what are some of the key contributions ISRO has made to improve life on Earth? So in this question, whole paragraph is actually the answer to this question. You can write it in points like point number 1 is this. Point number 2 states that the navigation system developed by ISRO such as NAV-IC enhanced transportation and communication within India, and moreover, the organization has been instrumental in advancing education and healthcare in remote areas through satellite-based technology. This can be the third point of question number 3. So the whole paragraph is correct. You can write any 1 or 2 points in this answer. Now let me move to the next question. What challenges does ISRO face in the global space industry? So we are given the answer here. ISRO faces several challenges. You can write it as an intro line, right? And the main answer is the organization must compete with well-funded global giants like NASA and SpaceX, which have access to far greater resources. This is the first point. The increasing privatization of the space sector also presents a new dynamic, pushing ISRO to innovate while managing limiting budgets. This is the 2. And the last of this question is, additionally, the environmental impact of rocket launches is a growing concern, promoting a need for sustainable practice. So this is the third point, and this is the answer to question number 4, the whole para. Question number 5. How do supporters justify investing in space exploration despite the social challenges India faces? So we are here to prove what supporters say, right? So in para 5 we can see supporters counter this by emphasizing the long-term benefits of space technology in improving infrastructure, boosting the economy and fostering scientific curiosity among young minds. So this is the answer number 5. So let me move to question number 6 now. What upcoming projects is ISRO working on and what is its significance for India's future? So for upcoming projects, you can see the para number 6. This is the answer number 6. As ISRO gears up for ambitious projects such as Gaganyaan, India's first manned space mission, and Chandrayaan, its role in shaping India's future remains critical. This is the answer to question number 6. Now MCQ part, question number 7. Which of the following challenges is not faced by ISRO? So, competition with better funded global agencies. It is a competition faced by ISRO. Managing a rapidly increasing budget. It is not a challenge faced by ISRO. As you can see here, you can read this paragraph. It manages in limited budgets. So, this is not actually a challenge caused by ISRO. The others are environmental concerns. Yes, it is a challenge. The privatization. Yes. Question number 8. What arguments do critics make against ISRO's investments in space exploration? So here we can see critics argue that India as a developing nation should prioritize addressing pressing social issues like poverty, education instead of investing heavily in space exploration. So the correct answer of this question is India should focus on addressing social issues like poverty and education. This is the argument that critics make. All others are not the right explanations. What is the deeper implication of the debate on whether India should invest in space exploration given its social challenges? So, the answer to this question is option number A. It highlights the tension between immediate social needs and long term scientific growth. You can read all as they are not relevant to the answer. Now, let's see question number 10, the last. What does the word acclaim in the passage most closely mean? So let us see where the acclaim word is written. It is on the first page. This mission was accomplished at a fraction of a cost compared to similar missions by other space agencies, earning ISRO an international acclaim. So here we can see acclaim is used for some praise, right? So the answer to this question is praise. Okay, so the question number 2 is of unseen passage also. So it is about an ikat, a traditional Indian textile technique. So you can read it. I'll just go to the questions now. I'm showing you the para first. This is the para 1, para 2, para number 3, 4. So this has a total number of 4 paragraphs. What inference can be drawn about the impact of modern printing techniques on the ikat industry? So here it is a bit confusing question as we are given in this para that economically the ikat sari industry holds a significant place in India's textile sector. इसमें लिखा है कि डिस्पाइट ऑफ मैनी मॉडर्न प्रिंटिंग टेक्निक्स उसका बहुत ज़्यादा सिग्निफिकेंस है हमारे इंडिया के टेक्सटाइल सेक्टर में. वो इकोनॉमिकली बहुत इंक्रीज हो रहा है उसका ग्रोथ, राइट? बट इन दिस क्वेश्चन वी हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड द नीड ऑफ द आंसर. तो हम देखते हैं इट हैज़ मेड इक्कत मोर पॉपुलर ग्लोबली. ऑफकोर्स मॉडर्न प्रिंटिंग टेक्निक्स इक्कत इंडस्ट्री को मोर पॉपुलर नहीं करेंगे, राइट? So it is false. It has improved the wages of artisans. No. It may have declined the wages of artisans. It has led to a decline in the demand of hand-woven ikat saris. So it is true. However, it is not given in the para, but हमारे normal क्वेश्चन रीडिंग से समझ आ रहा है कि इसका आंसर यही बेस्ट फिट होगा. सो इम्पैक्ट ऑफ मॉडर्न प्रिंटिंग टेक्निक्स, ऑप्शन नंबर सी. Let's move to question number 2. What does the word prestige in the context of ikat saris imply? So here the correct answer is their association with social status and elegance. Children get confused with this option and this option. Let's read it first. So here it is written, these dyed threads are then woven together, resulting in abstract and complex patterns that define ikat's distinct beauty. Often seen in saris. So here we are giving a specific term, saris. These designs embody elegance and tradition, making them a popular choice for weddings, festivals, and other special occasions. So this just defines the answer to this question. It is because of its social status and elegance. Now let's move to question number 3. The use of bright colors like red, yellow and green in ikat saris. Here we can see Bright colors like red, yellow, and green enhance their appeal, adding to their cultural significance. Yellow and green in ikat saris enhance their aesthetic appeal and cultural significance. Question number 4. What is meant by the term sustainable fashion practices in the context of ikat? It is incorporating eco-friendly methods to support artisans and reduce waste. Question number 5. The resurgence of ikat saris is largely due to designers dash traditional patterns with dash styles to cater modern tastes. So here you can see where it is given here. So the renewed interest in ikat driven by designers blending traditional patterns with modern design has sparked a revival. So here the answer comes. The resurgence of ikat saris is largely due to designers blending traditional patterns with modern styles to cater modern tastes. So question number 6. What can be inferred about the challenges faced by artisans in the ikat industry? So here the answer comes. Inadequate wages for artisans and a decline in transfer of skills to younger generations. This is the answer to this question. Question number 6. You can write this line as a intro. What role do fair wages play in the sustainability of ikat industry? So it has a simple answer. Efforts to support artisans through fair wages and sustainable practices alongside global recognition of ikat craftsmanship are helping preserve this heritage for future generations. This is the answer to this question. Now the next one. How does the loss of skill among younger generations pose a challenge to the ikat industry? So the direct answer to this question is not given in the para. You can write that the loss of skill among younger generations can pose a challenge that it may decline the production as well as the use of ikat, right? Because if no one would be there to make ikat hand-woven clothes, then it would become very difficult to continue the ikat industry in the future generations. Is the term heritage craft appropriate for ikat saris? So it is yes. Here it is given. This is given that this centuries old craft, centuries old is heritage, right? This centuries old craft thrives in regions, so it is given, right? So you can say that it is a century old craft, that is why it is called a heritage craft. So section B comes here. I'll just show you the questions for this. This is a notice writing. You can read it. Let's move to next question. This is a dialogue writing between a father and a son regarding their career. The next comes an informal letter to her friend to go to a trekking trip. So this is also an easy one. Now question number 6. It is a descriptive writing on a topic, a memorable childhood experience. You are given hints here. Or a day spent in nature. For this also you are given hints here. Right? So you can read it. Let's move to the next grammar part, which is important. So let us discuss it. We have to attempt any 10 out of the 12 given here. Choose the correct option that fits for this reported speech. Okay. He said, "Oh, I have met you after a long time." So he said that he have changes into had, met, me or him. So me is given, so we'll take me after a long time. So the best fits here is he said that he had met him after a long time. Fill in the blank with an opening line of formal letter. Dear Mr. Patel, we are pleased to inform you that the committee has approved the proposal after much deliberation. So the answer to this question is has improved. Let's move to the next question number 3. Fill in the blank by using the correct form of word in the bracket for the given portion of a letter. Dear Arundhati, it has been a while since I wrote to you, but my brother is getting married and the arrangements take up a lot of time. So here we can use it has been a while since I wrote or I have written to you. So both of them are correct. Report the following question correctly. Rohan asked his friend, did you complete the assignment on time? So to report this, let us write Rohan asked his friend if he had completed his assignment on time. So this is the correct answer. Fill in the blanks. Attention of students, please ensure that your assignments are submitted by Friday. It was easy. Let's move to the next. Complete the following school announcement. Attention students, the annual science fair has been a huge success and we have announced the date for the prize distribution ceremony. It is have, so we'll use announced. Okay. Now identify and correct the error in the given sentence. Each of the students has submitted. Okay, easy one, because with each we use singular verb. Select the correct option to complete the given sentence from an employee manual. Employees dash submit their timesheets by Friday every week. So it is must. They must submit their timesheets by Friday every week. She was tired dash she continued working. It is yet. It is not but, it is yet. Okay. She was tired yet she continued working. Now question number 10. Neither of the options was suitable for the project. So here the correct answer is option number B. Neither of the options was suitable for the project, because with neither we use singular verb. Now question number 11 and question number 12. You are coming to the party, aren't you? Right? So the correct answer is aren't you. By next year, they will have completed the project. Now let's come to section D, literature part, question number 8. So it is of the chapter Road Not Taken from your book. What does the speaker regret in the second line? And sorry, I could not travel both. So the speaker regrets that he couldn't travel both the roads. This is the keyword which is important to mention. You can write it in your own words. This is what you have to write in this question. So why does the speaker stand long before choosing a path? So that he could make a right decision. इसमें आप ये भी लिख सकते हैं that he was observing to choose the right path. Right? आप ऐसे भी लिख सकते हैं इसको. What do the yellow wood and roads symbolize in the poem? So the yellow wood is actually the forest in the autumn season, and it symbolizes decision that we have to make, and the roads symbolize the choices that we make in these decisions, right? So you can write it on your own words. The next extract is from chapter The Bishop's Candlesticks. You can read it. Let's move to the questions easily. What does the convict mean when he says, I was a man once? So in this question, you can write that he says that the convict means he was a man once because now he was like a beast. This is the main keyword you have to mention, and you can more specify what you mean by these statement, right? Now the next question says, why does the convict refer to himself as a beast now? Because you can write about all the terrible treatment he got when he was chained in the prison. You have to mention all that content here. How does the convict describe his freedom after escaping the prison ship? So here you can write, but one day they were careless, means the prisoners were careless. They forgot to chain up their wild beast, means he was referring himself as a wild beast and he escaped. So this is the main answer you have to write in this question. Now let's move to the next extract. It is from Solitary Reaper. What is the speaker asking about in the first line? In the first line, he is asking that will someone tell him what she sings? So basically, you have to do a reported speech of the first sentence of this extract. How does the speaker describe the possible subject of the song in the second stanza? So you can write that he meant that the possible subject of the song is some natural sorrow, loss, or pain. This is the main answer. You can just give it a more good explanation that what do you mean by the sorrow, loss, or pain, right? So, what does the speaker mean by plaintive numbers in the extract, and how does this affect the tone of the poem? Plaintive numbers means the sad words, sad song that flows throughout the valley. Now, let's move to the long questions. Question number 9, we have to answer any 6 out of 7 questions in about 30 to 40 words. So you can read these questions, they are direct questions, right? How does Pesker's decision to get her petunias for Jessie reflect his understanding of her likes and dislikes? How is Private Quelch categorized in the man who knew too much? This is from How I Taught My Grandmother to Read. This is from Villa from Sale. In what ways does the brook serve as a metaphor for life? This is the chapter, Oh, I Wish I Looked After My Teeth. And this is from the chapter Keeping It from Harold. These are all easy questions. Now, long questions. There are 2 long questions from the chapter The 7 Ages and The Dog Named Dew. Just pause the video and read the questions, right? So, here we come to an end to the question paper of English. I hope you got a good explanation of these answers.